In 2022, PadSplit reached out to us and asked us if we would be interested in managing properties on a new platform that they have developed. It started mostly in Atlanta, and they were expanding in Las Vegas, and then they needed a professional company to take on managing this new idea. And of course, we're always open to exploring new and innovative ways for our investors to make money. So we said, why not? Let's give it a shot. And we've been operating this for quite some time. And initially, I was very suspicious about it because of a couple of reasons. Number one is they really encourage you to configure your property such that it doesn't have much common space. And intuitively, it doesn't feel right, but it's surprisingly genius. By eliminating common areas, there's two things that they are able to do. The first is by eliminating the common area, you eliminate conflict, right? So if people are not congregating in the living room and arguing over what to watch on television, it minimizes conflict. So that's key number one. And of course, the idea of converting common areas into an income area, of course, makes money as well. And the numbers are kind of surprising. And I would say without a doubt that this platform is unquestionably a very profitable venue or method for making money. Now, whether or not that remains true forever is you'll never know, because of course the government could come down and figure out some way to shut these things down. However, they're able to overcome a lot of local laws. The laws that have come down to shut down short-term rentals are all based on the amount of time that the lease is. And so what this platform has done is it has created leases that are month to month, but the guests pay weekly. It's kind of odd, but it does work, and it does make quite a bit of money. Now, PadSplit isn't everyone's cup of tea. So let me give you some of the downsides of PadSplit. I would say the number one downside is not everyone is comfortable with chopping up their property. So most properties, newer properties in Las Vegas, don't really do well in a PadSplit configuration, as well as an older property that's single family. And some of your older properties built before 1970 are already kind of chopped up. We call them kind of Frankenstein houses. They have all these different areas chopped up. The living room is kind of a dedicated space, not like a lot of your common newer properties. So your initial reaction, the initial reaction for most of my investors on doing PadSplit is chopping up your common area. The second objection you may have is PadSplit's methodology on screening tenants is a little loosey-goosey. They're basically looking for people who have a history of income and not so much good credit. So inevitably, we run into problem tenants. And I would have to say in the last couple of years, I've had to get rid of 2 naughty tenants. Now, the good news is I know how to get rid of naughty tenants. The bad news is you're going to get some naughty tenants. And with the new laws that make it difficult to get rid of naughty tenants, occasionally they're going to run into some bumpy roads. The good news is the tenants that we had to get rid of, they didn't do much damage, so all was not lost. So if PadSplit is something that you would like to explore, we would love to chat with you about it and kind of give you the ins and outs of it. What you might want to do is just investigate yourself. Go into padsplit.com, navigate to Las Vegas, and then you can see the different properties that are available, and you can see what rooms are renting for. And it's probably a pretty good idea. It'll give you some indication as to what your property could rent for per room. So we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching.